Because now I'm very tired, important food spaghetti. Ok, guarda, ciao. Right, okay, we'll start that again. Welcome back to Worldwide Winston. It's It's very good to be back, indeed. After a self-imposed hiatus, followed by another self-imposed hiatus. Unfortunately, the last stream that I wanted to do with this didn't work out how I wanted it to. OBS had an update. It changed a lot of the settings. Then it had another update and got rid of a lot of things that I quite like to use with it. So I got really angry with it and just kind of put everything to one side, shelved the old bloody thing. But we're back, well and truly, with something that I wanted, to do a watch along for a while, but didn't really think I could, and maybe I shouldn't. But that's a matter for another time. But it's one of my favourite sports documentaries of all time. I know I've said that before about the Terry Smith one and that, but this really is. And it's a story of Leyton Orient's 1994-95 season. And this was, from what I understand, it was a project that was taken on by a film student. And she did this video and basically just struck documentary gold with it. And sent it to Channel 4. They commissioned it. It went on. It's become a cult classic. Unfortunately, for the main guy in this, the subject of it, it turned him into persona-non-grata within professional football. In fact, he never managed in professional football again. And it's one of these things where it's such a, I know people say things like a warts and all documentary, and you get to see all the real emotion of things. And you really do with this, to the point you see emotions bubble over. But what you're also seeing is a man who's really trying to, swim against the tide. And what I sort of want to look at this from a perspective is that this is something, and you will see there are some of the quotes that are in it. There's one in particular which goes down in sort of football folklore. But I think what a good thing to be looked at is the pressure this guy's under. He's under in such mad circumstances. And it just, I think maybe there's a bit of injustice of why he wasn't given another chance. But yeah, no, it's a great documentary, and we may as well get pretty much right into it. So, but yeah, once again, thanks for everyone for if you're watching it live or if you're watching it on recording, that's great. I would love it if you subscribed. If I can get to a certain level, I can do mobile streams, and I can just bring a lot more out of this channel. And with things I might want to do with it. There was stuff I wanted to do when I went to Glastonbury, and I couldn't do it because I didn't have the ability to mobile stream. Yes, I know you can do it on Twitch without any subscribers, but I'd rather keep it on YouTube. I'd rather keep everything here. So we may as well get going with it. So yeah, this is Leyton Orient Club for a £5.
Come on, Ian! Come on, Ian! Pass! Heal me! Heal me!
I just noticed that a lot of instructions being given out at the same time. I'm not really sure how that would have got across to the players, but anyway, yes. Squeezed!
Bournemouth are still bottom, but a lot healthier than they looked on Saturday morning. They beat Cambridge, Chester, Leyton Orient and Plymouth, all lost as...
Just to interject, that season 5 teams went. There was a massive restructure in the football league because the English Premier League was going down to 20 teams, and so you had like 5 teams go down from Division 2, and Division 1 only had 2 teams. One team went automatically, which were Middlesbrough, and then Bolton in the playoffs who beat Reading that time. But yeah, so if you're wondering why there's a lot of teams going down, that was why.
You've got to be positive in front of the players. What would you be telling them?
We're still positive. We're still positive. Of course we're positive. Yeah. Well, listen, I'll tell you what's gone before is airy, fairy fantasies. That's what's gone before. That's what's gone before. And I'll tell you now, if allowed, something can be built at this place. But there's got to be an element of realism about it.
So just have a little bit of a background on John Sitton, who's sort of the protagonist, or if you want to call it. John Sitton was a footballer, a defender. He started off at Chelsea, and he played. I think he came up through the ranks with like Ray Wilkins. On social media, he really waxes lyrical a lot about Ray Wilkins, not just of him as a footballer, but how he carried himself, his professionalism, and how he was a bit of an inspiration to him. He then moved on to Millwall, and then he ended up at Leyton Orient, and then he decided to do his coaching badges in the late 80s, and started working at the FA Centre of Excellence, which is at Lilleshall. So what they used to do is used to get like quality young players in, and get them coached by, quality qualified coaches. One of the players that he once coached was none other than Ledley King, and then he became Leyton Orient's youth team coach. And when things weren't going particularly well, as you will find out what happens as to why Leyton Orient were in such a big mess, he was the youth team coach, and then he became the first team coach along with Chris Turner, who later went on to manage Sheffield Wednesday. And he carried on still on the youth team coach's salary, but it was pretty much, he was going into a pressure cooker atmosphere of somewhat, which of course we'll see.
Leyton Orient Football Club, my local team in East London. With a stadium capacity of 17,000, the stands can look a bit empty on a match day with the crowds of 3,000 to 4,000 that we've had recently. With gate receipts dwindling, new management team John Sitton, a former Orient player, and his colleague Chris Turner have been forced to reduce the first team squad to just 18 players in an attempt to save money.
We'll be looking forward for us coming here today. This could be the start, 5 good games coming up, and we could, now instead of being there, we can be up on fucking cloud 9, ready to go for the second half of this season. But I'm telling you, it's all in the ear. It's definitely in this dressing room.
Oh, sorry, I should put out this is the sweary version, so anyone who doesn't like bad language, get out now.
That we've got in here now. It's 10 times better than that.
The level of football intelligence in here, the fitness in here, the organisation in here cannot be matched in that dressing room next door. That living proof on how far you can come and what a run of results you can get through that is next door. But the future is like this, a big game today. And then we've got big games in this division coming up. Birmingham, Brentford, Bradford. But ultimately it all comes down to one thing. Motivation comes from where? It comes from within. You've got, when you cross that white line, you've got to stand up, you've got to be counted, you've got to be an individual, you've got to be a warrior, you've got to say, I'm not going to let myself get beat by my opposite number. I am going to be top man today. I'm going to be the daddy. I'm going to have too much in my locker for you, defensively and from an attacking point of view. And if you do that, I guarantee we'll come back in this dressing room at the end of 90 minutes plus with a result. With a result.
He likes to repeat himself a lot, by the way. He says, with a result, you'll notice that a lot.
It's down to how bad you want it to end up.
Come on, fellas. Come on! Cheers. As soon as we lose that ball, we're battling to get it back. End up. Shoot the lines off. Stop, all good little pointers. Mixture runs up, make eye contact, boss him. If he's in there, get out, don't let the wave in behind. All those things should be going through your mind to prepare yourself.
First contact, folks! It's coming back at you, folks! Mark! Too slow getting set up! Too slow getting set up! Get ready! Hey! Barry Leyton, steady! Barry! He's going nowhere! And you've nailed him! Get in there! Go to win the game!
Yes, Andy, you found me the sweary version. Thank you very much.
I mean, I'm being judged on results, which at the moment, if the truth be known, they're very, very poor.
But it's relegation.
Well, it's relegation. Out of 19, I think it's won 4, drawn 2, lost 12 now, which is our managerial record for the league games that we've been in charge. Now, by our standards, that's by no means good enough. I might be making a rod for my own back for that, but again, I'll speak how I find. I'll judge myself as harshly as I judge others. I'm not frightened to bear the load, as it were. We know it's got to get better, and given the right circumstances, it will get better.
This is if you're a fan of a non-league club like I am. My club has only reached the Balpatan. They've only reached the first round of the FA Cup once, which they didn't go through any qualifiers for. They played Sheffield Wednesday in another guise actually as Balpatan. But yeah, there's always a big buzz with the FA Cup. People think the magic of it's gone, and no, when you follow a non-league club, it doesn't. But this is they're going to play yes, as it says here, Tiverton Town in the first round.
Hello! We're going to Wembley!
So why have you come all the way to Tiverton?
Sheer devotion.
Sheer
desperation,
desperation for a win away from home, I think.
Yeah. We haven't won away for a year. We hope we might do it this year, this time.
I doubt it though.
No.
Come on, have a seat. Come on, have a seat. Have a seat. Get ready. Get your...
Listen, forever up to it. I doubt it. I doubt we're going to get an away win at Tiverton. My days.
Composure. Listen to what I'm going to say. When we get on that bus, when you get home, when you watch Match of the Day, when you pick up the papers tomorrow, there will be, it's a fucking cast iron certainty, there will be 1 or 2 headlines. There will be 1 or 2 shocks. Let's make sure we're not one of them. Let's go and do it. Come on. Come on!
Well, they've won. They've won. So you think a good atmosphere maybe in the dressing room. Oh no.
And we've got away with it today. We've got away with it by poor finishing and the goalkeeper pulling 2 saves out the mire. Anything, John?
Could be until fucking 8.
Well, I know we've
I'll stop. Best word I can think of to describe some of your performances is naive. Naive.